Hello, I'm Daniel Fagensstrom, and this is the assignment for week 9. And the game I decided to look at was the Scully game by Ben Rue. At its core, I think the game would remain mostly the same. I mean, it's a pretty solid idea with kind of a runner game, and it's kind of hard to tamper with that. But I do still have some suggestions to add changes. The first being to make it so it's not just on tablets. Maybe put it on a computer and you can use the arrow keys for the same functions. I don't tend to enjoy playing tablet games, and I don't know. I think it would give it a larger audience, and using the arrow keys to move instead of the swiping. I think you could maybe even get some harder levels in. I guess what I was thinking is like Flash Revolution or Frets on Fire. Towards the higher difficulties, they get pretty crazy with pushing the arrow buttons, and maybe if you did that, you could have like a really hard level exclusively for the computer version or something. Which isn't to say you couldn't, also then with the swiping for the tablet version, but yeah. The second suggestion came from where it said that hitting objects would cause delays towards you finishing the level, and I was thinking maybe have it so hitting objects would cause you to lose the bones that you're collecting and needed for upgrades, and maybe hitting too many objects you lose all the bones that you have, and then it'd be game over, or maybe not something so permanent, but just the way it seemed with the just causing a delay, it didn't seem like there was a real incentive to not hit the objects, and I felt like there ought to be something in place to make it so it's more of an incentive to try and avoid them and do your best. The third one is about the question at the end of the level. Since part of the focus is you're collecting bones to buy body parts to make yourself into a full human, I would assume that the questions would then probably be related to body parts, but questions about anatomy and health and that kind of stuff, or even questions about the skeletal system or something. I don't know. It seems like the questions should be related to that kind of central focus. The next one was about buying body parts with bones for the character. And I was thinking you could have that as almost an upgrade system, even have it physically represented on the character. Like you spend bones and you get feet, and your character would run faster, and it'd actually show little feet on the character or something, fleshed out on top of the rest of them being a skeleton. Or something like a gut, and that'd give an extra hit on an obstacle or something, or I don't know, something like hair, and using that would let you glide when you jump or something. And those could all be temporary power-ups. And I don't know, maybe spending bones you can unlock some permanent ones as well that would be going towards the end goal of becoming a full human, and it would give people incentive to keep playing. Maybe you could have those keep over from each playthrough or something. Kind of like how in Temple Run, when you get some upgrades, even if you die and lose, they stay as to give you incentive. Like, well, I'm close. I ought to just keep playing it and do it again. And the last idea that I had was I don't see why there can't be a multiplayer function, even if it was as simple as like a little marker to show you how far a friend has gotten, or something like while you're running along the course, you could have a little maybe floating ghost skeleton that represents where your friend is at the same time. Or maybe you could add a mode where it's just a straight race. You guys are on the same course, and whoever gets to the end first wins. Just an idea. So those are my ideas for the game. For the most part, it's a pretty solid idea, and I wouldn't change a lot of it, but just little small tweaks here and there. Alright, thanks.